Hi, welcome back to my channel. So this is our fourth video. So last three video we have discussed the metals and also some part is remaining in this chapter. Okay, so we have to discuss the next topic in this section. Okay, so our topic is non-ferrous metals and alloy. So last three classes we are discussed metals and their alloys like that. Okay. So today we have to discuss non-ferrous metals and it is alloys. So what is a metals without iron are called non-ferrous metal. So what is a non-ferrous metal? Metals without iron are called non-ferrous metals. Okay, so there is a metal will be there, there is a no iron content, that is known as a non-ferrous metals. Okay, so what is the example? Is are familiar with you? One is copper, aluminium, zinc, lead and tin, like etc etc. Okay, so metals without iron is called non-ferrous metals. Okay, then example is copper, aluminum, like that. So first we can discuss copper. Okay, so in here you can say this is extracted from the from it is ore malachite, which contain about 55 percentage of copper, and pyrites, which contain about 32 percentage of copper. So important, so when you are studying the copper, so these two ore are important. Okay, so you already studied some ore limonite, like the ore in the iron, but when you are studying the copper, what is the ore of copper? So when you're you will get the ore from the earth of copper, like the one is malachite and then pyrites. So the two word is very important. One is malachite, other one is the pyrites. Okay, again I am repeating. So what is the ore, what are the ore of copper? One is malachite and the second one is pyrites. Okay, so what is the properties of the copper? One is reddish color, so you can see copper is reddish in color. Okay, so and next one is copper is easily distinguishable because of it is color. So it is a copper is a reddish color, so you can easily understand which one is the copper, like that. Okay, the structure when fractured is granular, but when forged or rolled, it is a fibrous. So when the copper is fractured, when the copper is become fractured, it will be granular. When it is forged or rolled, what will it will become fibrous like structure. Okay, so it is very malleable and ductile and can be made into sheets or wires. So it is a malleable and ductile and can be made into sheets or wires. Okay, the next point is it is a good conductor of electricity. So you normally see it in the electrical system, the copper wire. So it is a because of it is a good conductor of electricity. The next one is copper is extensively used as a electrical cables and parts of electrical apparatus which conduct electrical current. So it is a high conductivity of electricity. Okay, so it is extensively used as electrical cables and parts of electrical apparatus which conduct electrical current. Okay, the next point is copper is a good conductor of heat and also highly resistant to corrosion. Okay, it is a good conductor of heat and highly resistant to corrosion. For this reason it is used for boiler fireboxes. Okay, so due to the good conductor of heat and the highly resistant to corrosion, it is used for boiler fireboxes, water heating apparatus, water pipes and vessels in brewery and chemical plants. Okay, so here chemical plants, like we are using the copper material or copper by water pipe and water heating apparatus, like metal we are making using the copper. Okay, it is also used for making soldering iron. So soldering iron, we are making the soldering iron, we are using also the copper. Okay, the melting temperature of copper is 1083 degrees Celsius. So this is an important. So what is the melting temperature of copper is 1083 degree Celsius. Okay, the tensile strength of copper can be increased by hammering or rolling. So when you want to increase the tensile strength, you have to hammer or roll the copper, so it will be increase the tensile strength. Okay, so next we have to discuss the alloy of the copper. Okay, so mainly two alloy is there, one is a brass, other one is the bronze. So okay, brass. Okay, brass copper alloy means there is a two metal will be there, one is copper and other one is zinc. So when you are joining copper and zinc, you will get the brass material. So when you are, what is the contents of brass? This copper and zinc. For certain types of brass, small quantity of tin or lead are added. So for certain types, so other types of mainly brass containing copper and zinc. Okay, the color of brass depends on the percentage of the alloying element. So color, the color of brass, it is depends on the alloying percentage of alloying element. Means alloying element means it is a copper and a zinc. What is the percentage of copper, what is the percentage of zinc? It is depends on the it is changing, the color will be changed. Normally the color is yellow or light yellow or nearly white. Sometimes it is yellow or light yellow or nearly white. Okay, so it can be easily machined. So when brass is, you can easily machine, and brass is also corrosion resistance. Okay, brass is also a corrosion resistant material. Okay, so brass is widely used for making motor car radiator core and water taps. Motor car radiator core or water taps, we are using mainly brass is used for making motor car radiator core and water taps. So it is also used in gas welding for hard soldering or brazing. So it is also used for in the gas welding. So brass is also used for the gas welding. The melting point of brass is range from 880 to 930 degrees Celsius. 880 to 930 degree Celsius. So what is the important one? Important point is that what is the content of brass? It is a copper and a zinc, and it is mainly used for motor car radiator core and water taps. Next one is bronze. Bronze is a basically alloy of copper and tin. Okay, copper and tin. So it is a SN. You are representing the SN. Okay, in the chemistry it is SN or copper and tin. Sometimes zinc also is added for achieving certain special properties. Okay, so you need some special properties. We are adding the zinc also. Normally it is a mixture of copper and tin. Okay, the last one is brass is copper and zinc, and either way copper and tin. Okay, it is color ranges from red to yellow. Color ranges from red to yellow. The melting point of bronze is about 1005 degrees Celsius. 1005 degrees Celsius. So it is harder than brass. So the bronze is harder than brass. It can be easily machined with sharp tools. So it can be easily machined. Okay, with the sharp tool, using sharp tool, you can easily machine this one. The special bronze alloy are used for brazing rod. So special bronze we are using for the brazing rods. We are using for the brazing rods. Okay. So next non-ferrous metal that we are using, lead, and it is alloy. So what is the ore of lead? Galena. So that is an important point. That is a bolded letter. So you have to study that. What is the ore of lead? It is a galena. Lead is heavy metal that is silvery in color when molten. So it is a heavy metal. Lead is an heavy metal and it is silvery in color. So it is the color becomes silvery when it is molten state. Okay. It is soft and malleable and has good resistance to corrosion. So lead is a soft and malleable. Okay, and has a good resistance to the corrosion. It is a good insulator against nuclear radiation. So lead is your very high insulator against the nuclear radiation. Okay, lead is resistant to many acids like sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid. So lead is resistant to many acids. So these are mainly important one point is that lead is resistant to many acids like sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid. These two acids we are mainly using. Okay, lead is resistant to many acids like sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid. It is used in car batteries. So lead we are using lead acid battery. You can see lead acid battery like that. Okay. So it is used in car batteries in the preparation of solder like that. Okay, car battery we are using, and the preparation of solder like that we are using the lead. Okay, it is also used in preparation of paints. So for making the paint, for preparing the paint, the lead also we are using. Okay, the important point is that lead is a lead you are getting from the ore galena. Okay, ore of the lead is galena. Okay, so it is mainly high resistance to the sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid. Okay, the next one is the barbit metal. Okay, barbit metal is an so it is the alloy of the lead. Okay, barbit metal is an alloy of lead, tin, copper, and antimony. So barbit metal, it is an alloy of lead. Okay, when your lead is mixed with the tin, copper, and antimony, you will get the barbit metal. Okay, barbit metal or barbit metal. Okay, it is a soft anti-friction alloy, often used as a bearing. So normally it is used for the bearing, anti-friction alloy, soft and anti-friction alloy. So it is for making the bearing. So anti-friction is an advantage is there. So it is used for the bearing. So this is known as barbit metal. Okay. So next one is an alloy of lead and tin is used soft. So you know it is familiar with you. It is a soft solar. We are using the lead and tin alloy. Lead and tin alloy. Okay, the next one is zinc and it is alloys. Okay, so let we are discuss. Next one is zinc. So zinc is commonly used metal for coating on steel to prevent corrosion. Okay, so you know that zinc coating. Okay, zinc coating galvanizing. So one uh, method you already studied galvanizing. Galvanizing means it's a coating with zinc. Okay, zinc is a commonly used metal for coating on steel to prevent the corrosion. Okay, example are steel bucket, galvanized roofing sheet like that. So galvanized roofing sheet or steel bucket we are using, where will be the zinc coating. Zinc is obtained from the ore calamine or blende. Okay, that is an important one. What is the ore of the zinc? Calamine or blende. That is a two ore of the zinc. The melting point is 420 degrees Celsius. It is a brittle and soften on heating. So when you're heating, it will be brittle and soften. It is also corrosion resistant. So zinc is also corrosion resistant. So we are using as a galvanizing or the prevent the corrosion. It is due to this reason it is used for battery container and the coated with the coated on roofing sheet. So battery container and the coated on roofing sheet we are using the advantage is the corrosion resistant material. Galvanized iron sheet are coated with the zinc. So galvanizing means it is an coating with the zinc, that is known as a galvanized. So galvanized iron means the sheets are coated with the zinc. Okay, so next one is tin and then tin alloy. Okay, here is zinc and it is an alloy, and then here we have to tin and tin alloy. So tin is produced from the ore. What is a cassiterite or tin stone? There is a two ore is the cassiterite or tin stone or tin stone. Okay, cassiterite or tin stone. It is a silvery white in appearance and the melting point is 231 degrees Celsius. So tin is a silvery white in appearance. Okay, so melting point is 231 degrees Celsius. It is a soft and highly corrosion resistance. So tin also highly corrosion resistant. It is mainly used as coating on steel sheet. Okay, for the production of food container. So for making the food container, we are using the steel sheet. So it is coated with the tin. Okay, so because it is a corrosion resistant material, this also used other material form to form alloy. So tin with copper, you know, bronze. Tin with lead to form solder. Okay, tin with copper, lead, antimony to form babin. These three we have already studied. So tin alloy is there a tin with one alloy is the bronze is the alloy, then solder is an alloy, babin metal is an alloy of tin. Okay, so it is a one important, many important, main important point is that ore of the tin is cassiterite or tin stone. Next one is the aluminum. Aluminum is a non-ferrous metal which is an extracted from bauxite. So what is the ore of the aluminum? It is a bauxite. Aluminum is white or whitish gray in color. So it is the color of the aluminum is white or whitish gray in color. It has a melting point of 660 degrees Celsius. So what is the melting point of the aluminum is 60 degrees Celsius. Aluminum has high electrical and thermal conductivity. High electrical and thermal conductivity. It is a soft and ductile and has low tensile strength. Okay, aluminum is widely used at aircraft industry and fabrication work because of its lightness. So it is a weightless. So weight is very low. So due to that one, we are using the aircraft industry and fabrication purpose. The aluminum is used it is also very much used in household heating appliances. Household heating appliances, we are also using the aluminum and electrical means we are using the electrical conductor. Aluminum conductor will be there. Aluminum under UG cable, underground cable mainly is the aluminum conductor will be there. Okay, so it is a non-ferrous metals and alloy topic. Okay, so next class we have to discuss the non metals. So there is will be non-ferrous metals and alloy we are discuss. So next class we have to discuss the non-metals. Okay, thank you.